Hey guys, welcome to the video portion.
What's up?
Of Stacy and Hutch Say Too Much, powered by Mattress Galaxy. All right, so the video portion's recording.
It's great.
So hey, listen, if you are listening on the audio portion, you just got a whole bunch of...
You got 10 minutes of Ross and Hutch talking about getting felt up by our own clothing.
Yeah, now we are on... We are on the video. Welcome, everybody.
Don't worry about Hutch. We have all been there. How many times inside video or inside broadcasting talk, how many times in your life can you think of you were doing a really good interview or something was going really well, and then you look around and go,
nothing's recording.
Crap, nothing's been recording.
Yeah, I've never had 10 minutes go by. So listen, if you want to hear 10 minutes of extra podcasting, you can do that on our audio podcast. Listen at PodMN or listen at ks95.com and find our audio podcast through there. But now you're watching.
Available wherever you get your podcasts.
Yes, you missed the whole... I actually almost took my shirt off and you guys missed it.
And I kind of did. We both
kind of did. Yeah. Well, you guys missed it because I wasn't recording the video.
Should we do like 10 seconds of what you missed?
Just to recap.
Yeah. Hutch and I were both doing this, so you can check this out.
There you go.
But by the way,
I shaved too.
Yeah, nobody needs to see this.
Do you manscape?
I see this. I do.
Yeah.
Yeah, and now
the chest or like the back and butt.
This is actually really kind of funny. I didn't expect this to go there.
And this is why we love this podcast.
I don't have back hair.
You don't?
No, I don't have back hair. This is so weird. My calves, the back of my calves, I have male pattern baldness on the back of my calves.
Really?
I don't get hair on the back of my calves. Look at this. It's like a baby's bottom right there.
Wow.
Can you see that?
Yeah, I see that.
But then there's hair up front.
So you got hair on the chest.
Yeah.
Do you have butt hair?
No, not really.
You're lucky. I got to maintain that all the time.
Overall, I'm not a very hairy person.
Nair for men.
I will say one thing.
Don't get it in the crack.
So you used to only really have commercials that talked about the product Manscaping.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Now I've noticed literally this week, it's funny that this would come up, 2 different brands that you would associate with for razors and shavers. They're now advertising their versions of Manscaping products.
See, I have...
I still feel gross saying the words Manscaping.
No, I don't, because I do it often. You know, I even though I don't... God, I haven't been on a date since...
You always got to be prepared, right?
You do. Like, you always, even though, like, I don't plan on going on a date in the next couple of weeks or even, like, I'm not even on apps.
Well,
like,
there is something for feeling good, though, right? You feel good.
Yeah, but you know, you've got to maintain, and men that don't maintain or keep up with it, it's going to take you hours to brush through all that jungle. Like, it will. And I've learned that if every couple of days I just kind of look around and trim up or do whatever that I need to do, then it's good. But yeah, so there you go. Good thing Stacy's not here.
Oh my gosh, she'd be repulsed, as I'm assuming.
I think everyone else is right now.
Pretty much everybody else
is. But men that are listening,
they get it.
PSA: if you don't do it, women would appreciate a good manscaped man.
I would say this though, the opposite.
Yeah,
my facial hair also comes in awful. So what'll happen is for those watching,
patchy.
For those watching on YouTube, it'll come in on like my neck and on the chin. That's like brown, which is fine. Everything up top here, it comes through like white, like I'm a 15-year-old boy.
It's peach.
And exactly. Yeah. And it will turn brown, but it's like a week or 2 behind what's on my neck.
Oh.
And I just look like I'm not, when I grow it out, I'm not allowed near schools and daycares. Like they're just like, this guy looks creepy. Don't let him near anybody. So that's why I often go with the really clean shaven look, because I think I look stupid.
You look very young.
Yeah.
Clean shaven. I do too. Like I did it like a couple months ago and I hated it. I go, no. But like scruff on me is good.
Yeah, you have great facial hair.
I do, but I don't, because if you're looking, I'm a mutt. And by that I mean I have red here. That's where my 30% Irish is. And red is like the mustache part, but then you go down, it gets dark brown, and then it gets gray in the middle, back to brown, back to red. I'm literally a mutt when it comes to my beard.
I will butcher this line, and I know I've talked about it on this pod before. There's the Jerry Seinfeld bit where it's in a show, but I think he's actually done it in a stand-up bit where he basically says, if your body was a used car or just a car, nobody would buy you.
Oh, no.
Think about like the last year you've been through.
Yeah.
okay, and say you're going to you're going to buy a human at this lot,
Mm-hmm.
and you and I are both there. So you explain your last year,
Yep.
and I say, well, I'm easily probably up 50 pounds in 5 years. I'm a lifelong diabetic. I have high blood pressure. I stress out about everything. Imagine somebody go, yeah, what else do you have on the lot? Like nobody would ever buy.
They come to me. I'm a
person.
divorced dad with kids, had a horrible back problem.
Very cute kids,
Very
by the
cute
way.
kids. Had a horrible back issue in March. Just recently went through something else. And so, it's one of those things where it's just like, yeah, where's the new car lot? I don't want pre-owned.
Yeah, I want a new person.
Yeah.
Where do I find the new person straight from the factory?
Oh, man. We are recording this just before Christmas. So if you're listening after it, Ross does have some interesting Christmas facts, though, we got to get to.
Yeah, I tried to keep them as holiday-centric as possible. This list that I pulled said, 30 random holiday facts.
Okay.
And, of course, 28 of them are Christmas. So I tried to pull at least a few that aren't
What are
Christmas.
the other two?
Well, there's a couple Thanksgivings.
Oh, and okay, got it.
So I was hoping for more of like Hanukkah, Kwanzaa, and all that stuff, and I failed miserably. So my apologies. But I did highlight some that I thought were very interesting. Some I'll even ask you to see how close you can get.
Okay.
The ones that are kind of more trivia-esque.
Yeah.
Did you know, though, that Black Friday is not the busiest shopping day of the year? And I did know this because I spent a few years working for a big box retailer.
You did? Which one?
I worked for Northern Tool and Equipment at their corporate office for almost 3 years.
They are great sponsors, by the way, of the Stacey and Hutch show on radio.
They are a great Minnesota company. They're not paying me to say that. If it wasn't to come back here, this is pre-pandemic, if it wasn't to come back here and work with people that I knew, and
radio, which is fun, yeah.
Correct. I would probably still be there.
Yeah.
Great corporate setting.
Yeah.
But so I did know the answer to this. It's not Black Friday. Any idea what the busiest shopping days of the year might be?
Okay, so not Black Friday.
I think if you really break it down, I think it's fairly simple.
I would say the 26th of December.
That's actually not it, but that's close.
Okay.
It's the few days prior to Christmas. So like the 23rd and 24th.
Oh, I get it.
Yeah.
But I figure everyone got their gift card, they got their cash,
gosh.
and they're just like, because every time I go to the mall on the 26th or 27th or 28th,
oh my gosh,
it's just, up until New Year's Day, it's just packed.
I'll do this on the 23rd and 24th if we're not all snowed in. I will go to the retailers just because I love seeing the panic of people. I probably won't buy anything. I'll just walk around and see the panic of people.
Mm-hmm.
You won't catch me at a retailer on the 26th. Have you ever seen? It's literally everybody is paying with gift cards.
Well, here's the thing, too.
And then you see this, you go through the cash register and they just have piles of used gift cards sitting there.
Sitting right there. I do need to mention this, too. Is Victoria's Secret so busy, and Pink, so busy at the Mall of America, they need 4 stores? You notice that? I think they have 4 stores, Pink and Victoria's Secret usually combined. I think there's a separate Pink one somewhere, or that's RE, or whatever they are. But there's like 3 or 4 Victoria's Secret stores at Mall of America, one on each level. Are they really that busy that they have 3 or 4 stores?
Well, I mean, wouldn't the answer be yes if they have them?
I don't know. That, or it's a marketing thing where, you know what I'm saying? Like they put a store in the Mall of America on each floor just to say.
I, to this day, still feel weird about going into a Victoria's Secret. Even when
I don't if I'm dating someone.
Right, but even when I've been with a woman who wants to go into Victoria's Secret that I may or may not have been dating or, hanging out with.
Yeah.
I still feel weird. I feel like everybody is judging you. I feel like they're all looking at you going, what's the man doing in here?
If they look like you with a beard, yes. Yes, if they look like you with a beard, they probably are going, whoa, he shouldn't be in here.
Have you ever had to walk in there, though, just Hutch by himself?
Yes, yeah. Not had to. I wanted to.
Sorry, you've wanted to. But do you know what you're getting, or do you do the old creepily walk up to a sales associate
I will
and say,
never. Okay, so here's the thing.
Here.
Oh, well, okay. I will, if I go into a Victoria's Secret, it's with, don't want to say the permission of, but it's with talking to the person that I've been on dating, whatever.
Yep, okay.
And them saying, hey, I don't mind stuff from Victoria's Secret or blah, 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 blah. And I kind of know, what they like. I've only done this twice.
Okay.
And by myself. And so then I will go to an associate and be like, hey, this is the kind of things they like. This is the kind of, help me out here.
Okay.
And then and I've been successful both times, thank God. But I don't feel awkward or weird because, everyone's in there for the same reason. I mean, I'm not getting it for myself, but people are in there for the same reason to get lingerie or underwear or whatever,
Which gets you to something else.
Yeah. Okay, we're moving on. I'm getting uncomfortable talking about this with you.
Okay.
All right. So
here's one for you.
Yes.
This is kind of trivia related.
Okay.
Just follow this one through and then give me a random number.
Yeah.
You may even know this. This feels like something that could have came up on Smarter Than Stacy. Buying all the gifts for the 12 days of Christmas would cost you a lot of money, Hutch. The most expensive being the swans of swimming. Any idea how much the swans of swimming are?
All of them together?
Yeah.
Okay. So 5 golden rings. What number are they?
Well, actually, let me try.
Tell me how many swans.
7 swans. Of swimming?
7 swans of swimming. So 7, and I'm sure a swan is pretty expensive. I would say a swan is probably $1,500. So whatever that is.
It's you.
1,500 times 7, whatever that is.
$6,300 for just the swans of swimming.
I was over.
No, but you were saying
I was close.
No, you weren't that far off because you were saying 1. So what?
Oh,
what is 1 swan times 7? Let's not do math.
Okay, hold on. Nope, we got time.
I was told there would be no math.
Times 1,500. $10,000.
Yeah, you're not that far off.
10,500.
If you start adding everything, I was told at one point if you added everything for the 12 days of Christmas, it was like 22 grand.
Really?
Which then makes me think I want to be the child of that person who has 22 grand to spend.
Yeah. What a selfish kid asking for all that.
12 days of Christmas.
Yeah.
This one is both Christmas and Thanksgiving related. I don't know if I knew this. I feel like I did, but I don't know. Did you know Jingle Bells was originally a song about Thanksgiving?
I did not.
Yeah, in 1857. It was the first song also ever played in space by astronauts Walter I'm from Boston. Walter Schirra Jr. and Thomas P. Stafford played it in space. I did know that. I did not know it was a Thanksgiving song.
All right.
This one brings
Hold on. We're going to pause real quick.
Okay.
We got to talk about Mattress Galaxy.
Let's do that. Yeah.
Before we get to the rest of these facts.
Oh my gosh.
Mattress Galaxy,
you need
by the way.
good sleep this time of year.
You do, because family's coming over and you're probably on an air mattress because you're giving grandma your bed, whatever it may be, and you realize, wow, sleep is super important to me. And you may realize your own mattress isn't even the best. Well, check out Mattress Galaxy. They've got same-day delivery. Phone and web orders are now available, and sleep is essential to your health. What does that mean? That means you can get better sleep right now if you go visit them. Now, here's the cool thing. You can shop Tempur-Pedic, Stearns & Foster, Sealy Hybrid. Stacy got that awesome it's so cool. It's a bed frame, and then it lifts you up. It massages you.
Her bed is basically a smart bed. I don't know if that's what they call it, but that's basically
it's got
what
its own remote, and it's just the best thing in the world. And with those quality brands, you are going to get improved sleep and the easy guarantee. Here's the thing. You can rest easier on your new mattress, knowing that if you don't love it, inside 90 days, you can exchange it for something that does work for you. And there's no cost exchanges. So no over-the-top fees, no hidden charges, nothing like we were talking about earlier in our audio version of the podcast. So make sure you check them out, mattress-galaxy.com, mattress-galaxy.com. You can visit them as well. They have a couple of locations, one in Hastings, also one in Hudson, New Richmond, new location in Woodbury as well. So there you go. Check it out.
I got 5 more for you.
All right, what you got?
And these are all kind of fun ones. This next one brings me so much joy because as we've talked about, I love Sir Paul McCartney. Just love him.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
However, many people believe his Christmas song, Wonderful Christmas Time, widely regarded as one of the worst Christmas songs of all time.
But his writing partner had the best one of all time. Lennon, War is Over.
War is Over. Okay. Do you know what Paul McCartney earns per year on the widely regarded worst Christmas song ever?
Oh, God, it's got to be insane. Simply having a wonderful Christmas time.
It's not that insane, but if somebody told me I could make a song, and I will admit it's not a great song, and then
$500,000 a year.
That's $400,000 a year. You make $400,000 a year
just on that song.
Think about that.
It's not even the most popular song of his.
Just that song.
Wow.
$400,000. I love that.
That's insane.
Speaking of the number,
give me one song and I'll be set for life.
Oh my gosh. What song? Well, okay. So on another pod,
how much do you think Mariah Carey makes on hers?
Okay. Yes. Okay. Not okay. Quick aside. Another pod that I'm on, we put together a TV commercial because the governor of the great state of Minnesota wants to pitch to Floridians why to come to Minnesota, move to Minnesota, and work in Minnesota.
Mm-hmm.
So we put together like a 30-second radio ad of, hey, Floridians, here's why you want to come to Minnesota. We need to take that same approach, but we need to come up with a holiday song that works. And maybe it needs to be an underserved holiday. We need to be the first into the market.
I'm going to leave you in charge of that one.
Okay. maybe a new Hanukkah song. I don't know.
Mariah Carey makes $1.36 million a year for her Christmas song. All I Want for Christmas Is You.
Good for her. It's top 5 song of all time. More than 400,000 illnesses are caused
by the way, Mariah Carey's physical sales of her 5 Mariah Carey albums only brought in $300,000 last year. So 5 albums compared to 1 song. Isn't that insane?
But again, like those albums at the time sold a lot, but you're just saying in recent.
Yeah.
More than 400,000 illnesses are caused by spoiled holiday leftovers. Think about that.
Oh, I think I got sick once of a turkey. A turkey I made that I ate and I shouldn't have had.
Do you want to guess?
But I had it because it was spoiled. Like days, a week later.
Yeah, so it's kind of one of those where it was maybe a little sketchy.
Yeah,
you were taking a chance.
Everyone ate it right away. It was good when you first made it, but I let it sit too long and was like, okay, this is not going to happen.
Did you also leave it out on the counter for like 2-3 days before it made it back to the fridge?
Yeah.
Oh, gross.
There's one time I left leftovers. Like I put them in the back of, I had an old school Trailblazer and I put it in the back of my truck and it was fine, because my truck sat outside, the apartment I had sat outside. And so it was frozen. And then once spring came and started thawing, I forgot it was in the back of my trunk. And it just thawed in my car. And that smell was just...
I left a pint of ice cream in the summer in my car too.
Yeah.
Thank goodness it all stayed in the pint. But by the time I remembered it, I walked out. It was just soupy. Soupy.
All right, we got time for one more.
You want to guess this one? Who was the first U.S. president to put up an official White House Christmas tree? Any idea?
I'm going to say it was president in the 1900s.
Yeah, I was going to try and give you a hint, but I'm blanking. I used to know presidents very well. I would say this was sometime probably early 1900s.
I don't even know if Coolidge was 1900s. I'm going to say Coolidge. Just
Franklin Pierce.
Oh.
Should we look up Franklin Pierce really quickly?
He was in the 1800s, wasn't he?
Was he?
Yeah. Franklin Pierce.
Oh, you're going to beat me to it.
Oh, my God. He was the 14th president.
Really?
It was that soon?
And what year?
1853 to 1857.
Okay.
There you go, Mr. Franklin Pierce.
Good for Franklin.
He was a good-looking guy.
Hey, Hutch,
not many men were that good-looking.
Look
at him. Come here.
Cal, I'm going to get up and walk over.
Yeah, he was look how good-looking this guy was. You never see a good-looking 1800s president.
No, look at that hair. That hair is
look at that. Yeah. That hair is very 2022.
Franklin Pierce was emo about 150 years before people were ready to be emo.
Yeah.
Before you hit that outro music, Hutch, and I should have done this last week because I feel bad that Stacy's not here. And in the pod version, we talked a little bit more, and I think we were trying to figure out when did I join this pod. I think it's been a year, maybe not. I don't know.
Happy 1 year anniversary.
Yeah. Anywho, I don't know what I can really say or do, which means I'm just literally just going to say off the top of my head whatever comes to my mind. Yeah. I really, and I've texted this to you and Stacy and emailed, I really appreciate both of you.
Oh, thank you.
All the podcasts that I'm a part of are honestly the highlights of my week. I do everything else.
But we're your favorite.
Yeah, 100%.
You said that on your other podcast.
I did. Everything I do in this building.
Yeah.
I do the stuff I don't enjoy as much, so I can continue to do the stuff that I really do enjoy.
And that's it. I mean, I think a lot of people,
So a lot of the desk work that I do, I'm not even saying I dislike it, but a lot of the stuff that I do here is so I can do stuff like this.
Yes.
So I'm really appreciative.
And you know how well I take compliments,
Stacey,
so I'm trying to rush this one along.
But you and Stacy are a part of that, along with some of the GL crew and the Score North crew, and even, I've even appeared on my talk pods and shows. So thanks to everybody.
Those are horrible.
Yeah.
All right. All right, guys.
Hopefully they don't listen to this podcast.
Yeah, right. If you're listening to this before 2023, hopefully you have a good holiday with your family and your friends, and hope 2023 is so much better. I know I need a better 2023 than I had a 2022. So I'm crossing my fingers, and let's make that change for everyone. So Merry Christmas, Ross. Thank you for being a part of whatever we do here.
Yeah.
It's just talking.
And well, it's fun. And thank you to Mattress Galaxy for being a part as well.
And if you guys see Ross in a Victoria's Secret by himself, call the cops.
Run.
All right. Thank you to Mattress Galaxy. Yes, of course, for being our sponsor for 2022. It's Stacey and Hutch Say Too Much. Next podcast, I will talk about my health. Well, we will talk about what's been going on with me. I know a lot of people have been asking, and so we'll do that. We'll have Stacey back too. So a lot to do coming up in 2023. Here's to you guys. Bye.